We are still discussing the topic, where to invest your savings. The HYIP programs. The high-yield income programs propose you invest for a certain, specially specified period of time, and your money is to be returned with payment of high interest percentage 10 to 100% per month or 0.3 to 3% per day. As a rule, the interests are paid daily, weekly or monthly, for the whole period of the active investment. The terms, or time frames, of deposits vary from a month to a year. A HYIP is a rather risky investment, but also profitable with a right approach. Officially, the flow of profits into the programs is provided by 1. Participation in high-profit businesses. 2. Speculations on the market of currencies, Forex. 3. Resale of shares of various companies. 4. Participation in various sweepstakes. 5. Import and export of scarce goods. This means that the programs attract finances as working capital and they make a profit avoiding tax payments in offshore zones, which by their size exceed the interests which are paid to the depositors. Generally, the nature of HYIP programs almost always implies their closure at some point of their life cycle. Accordingly, one of the principles of participation in these programs is to enter them as early as possible and return your investment before these programs exhaust their development funds. The faster you reimburse your money and the higher the percentage of income that you earn, the better, but most likely, such a program will close sooner than you would receive any profit. At the same time, there are also those that are aimed at a very quick income. As a rule, those of the second type has a short period of life and not always you can get the promised level of income out of them. This means that they do not quite honestly implement what they declare, but they can also be a good source of earnings. HYIP can be divided into three large groups: offline, online, and mixed. 1. Offline HYIP usually have offices in real life and they are managed by registered companies. The minimum amount for investing in these HYIP ranges from $500,000 to $10 million and more. HYIP earns their income in a variety of different ways. They include Forex, trading on the stock exchange, hedge funds investments, trading real estate, purchasing and reselling of liquidated surplus assets, arbitrage betting, software sales, and many other methods. 2. Online HYIP is the exact opposite of the offline HYIP. The minimum investment thresholds are much lower, sometimes even lower than $5. They are less transparent than the offline HYIP, and in 99% of cases, you will not have any real contact information of the owner of the program. The probability of the owner of the program running away with your money is much higher than in the legal, offline HYIP. Online HYIP can be divided into three different categories: daily, weekly and monthly, depending on the frequency you receive the income payments. An online HYIP rarely provides details about its commercial activity. It is very difficult to say, is HYIP doing real business indeed? Many online HYIP declares that they are engaged in real business, while in fact they simply use new contributions to make payments on the previous deposits. 3. Mixed HYIP. This HYIP group includes both online and offline investors. This group is the smallest. Usually, on the websites of such HYIP you can find all the contact information of the company and the company's details. Types of HYIP. Funds investing involves pooling your money under the guarantee of the one who takes the money from you. There is a mass of HYIP projects in the West. There will always be crowds of scammers around the internet investments options, as they are also called sometimes, HYIP investments. This is inevitable because where there are freebies, there will be many willing to take advantage. HYIP programs can be divided into several different categories, given the approximate percentages are given. Investment programs, 5%. Generally, only investment programs can be named HYIP, high-yield investment program, because the very concept of HYIP assumes that the money invested by you will be used for the intended purpose. For example, what will work for you and will bring a stable income. Both scam and Ponzi programs do not invest money but use the already invested ones. It's difficult to recognize the investment programs, and not mistake them with the deceitful programs mentioned before. Generally, the organizers of the investment programs must explain in detail, with examples, what they want to do with the money. The scammers scam 70%. The scammers set a simple task for themselves: to collect as much money as they can and let you down. Scamming is very strongly developed, and identifying a scammer is extremely difficult. Pyramids. Ponzi, 20%. A Ponzi scheme is a program that lives at the expense of the new investors. The old depositors are paid from the deposits of the new ones. This way we get a kind of pyramidal structure. Based on the above, we can say that the real HYIP programs are difficult to distinguish, and usually, most investors fall into the nets of scammers, scam, or pyramid schemes. Ponzi.